Hi guys, it's Lynn. I hope you are having a great day today. I hope you had a wonderful holiday, Christmas, or whatever it is you celebrate, and I hope you're looking forward to a fabulous new year. I am so excited because today I am doing a totally different video, way out of my comfort zone actually, because I'm going to be talking about 10 things that I've learned while blogging slash vlogging. And for those of you who don't know or who are new to my channel, first of all, hi, thank you for being here. I am Lynn. I have been blogging for about 6 months and vlogging for even less than that. So I am totally probably the newest person in this collab, and they were nice enough to include me anyway. I want to quickly thank Luna Faye for putting this all together and, you know, shooting us all emails and keeping us all organized, because trying to organize people on the internet is kind of like trying to teach cats algebra, so thank you for successfully doing that. I want to say congratulations to somebody else who is in this collab, Miss Sabrina, who has just hit 2K subscribers. She is an example of someone who probably has even better tips and hints than I do as far as what she's learned vlogging, so I hope that you will check out not only hers and Luna Faye's, but everybody's channel in this collab, because they're all wonderful people and I am just so appreciative. Thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of it. And without further ado, I think we should get started, or, well, I'll be here all night and we don't want to do that. Alright, so I'm going to go in no particular order. Some things are obviously going to be more important than others, but I'm kind of going to group it by category loosely. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is product review. So a lot of people, including myself, when you start blogging or vlogging, you are looking to I don't know, get out there, get your voice heard, talk about your life, talk about your kids, talk about your family, talk about your aspirations, hopes, dreams, whatever projects you like to do and share, beauty, fashion, whatever. But in order to do that, and in order to continuously have content to create, we, as bloggers and vloggers, we look for products to review, companies to work with, brands to work with, and try to build relationships in that way. So if you are looking to get into blogging or vlogging, or if you have just started, here are a few tips that I hope will help. Alright, number one, guys. The number one thing I can tell you about product reviewing is that you don't always get to review what you want to review. You don't just magically waltz in and say, I would like to review the new Too Faced line, send it my way please. I mean, you know, maybe if you're Jaclyn Hill you do that, but if you're little guys, and even medium-sized guys, that's not really the way it works. So, the good news is that if you enjoy colon cleanses or multivitamins of all shapes and sizes, or fish oil, things of that nature, you are set. You have hit the jackpot. You are good to go. Just all you need for that is an Amazon account, and take your pick, man. However, if you want to review specific products, you are going to have to kind of pay your dues as a noob. Build up your channel, build up your brand, build up your blog audience, build up whatever you're advertising yourself on, and kind of take what you're given. So I was really excited to get on to the Remington panel, which is, you know, Remington, lots of cool hair supplies, appliances, different shaving tools, whatever, etc., etc. Great for girls, great for guys. And I thought, oh my gosh, they're sending me something to review. This is so cool. Well, they sent me this. So what does this look like to you? Does this look like a cool makeup kit or a hair appliance, maybe a straightener or curling iron or something? No. This is an adult marital aid. And that is as far as I'm going to go into that, because I am a lifestyle channel. I am not I'm not an adult channel, and nor do I want to produce adult content, so we're not going to talk about that any more in depth, other than I will say my husband laughed his butt off when it came in the mail. He thought it was hilarious. So my point is, you don't always get what you want to review, and sometimes you know, in order to build up trust, you have to review things that you might not have sought out to buy for yourself. Number two, not only in product reviewing, but in life, get used to rejection. Oh my goodness, get used to rejection. It happens in so many different forms, in so many different ways. If you're a small channel, you may be the last kid picked to play on a team, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Sites like Brandbacker, Thomason, heck, even NetGalley, when you're reviewing ebooks, they have a limited number of supplies to give out to people or a limited budget to pay people. So they want to get the most bang for their buck. So if you are not large enough for them, or if you are not the right person for their audience, or whatever the case may be, if you're not what they're looking for, they will flat out just tell you no. You'll get an email saying you were rejected. And that's part of it. That's okay. Because eventually somebody is going to take a chance on little old you. Trust me, I've gotten to review tons of cool products, some of them being beauty products, some of them being lifestyle or household products, all different kinds of things, either on my channel or my blog or on Amazon or whatever the case may be, whatever they were looking for. And I'll leave my blog link down below if you'd like to check out some of the stuff I have had the opportunity to review. So just keep plugging in there, keep trying. You're going to meet people who will help you. You're going to meet brands that will work with you. Just keep being yourself, keep putting yourself out there, and get a thick skin, because rejection is going to happen. Number 3. Brand reps are not always professionals, people. It doesn't matter if you're just getting a free product. It doesn't matter if you're just getting exposure, whatever. Brand representatives are not always going to be professional, but you should be, because you know, at the end of the day, all we have is our integrity, our name, who we are, whatever brand we're trying to develop, and it's about how you want to have yourself perceived, regardless of whether they were nasty to you or not. Because there are some super pushy, rude brand reps who, you know, want the content, you know, 3 days before it's due, and want you to say nice, glowing, positive things, even if their product totally sucks. And, you know, and there's a way to say that a product sucks without actually saying that, but I digress. Brand reps are not always professional. Sometimes they can be downright rude, pushy, just nasty, but you should always be a professional, because even if you don't like that product or that person that you're particularly working with at the time, you don't want to burn bridges, and you want to leave the door open to work with that brand in the future, because you never know what might be coming up. There's always a new product launch. There's always a new thing that they're going to need influencers or content creators for. So I would just say brand reps are not professional, but you need to be. Now we're going to move on to talking about the people that you will encounter, not only brand reps, but just all different kinds of people that you'll encounter if you do begin vlogging or blogging. So number 4, and this is important, it's unpleasant, but it's important. Not all people are honest. In fact, there are some downright dishonest liars out there, and you will run into them eventually, unfortunately. I can say in my short time here on YouTube, I ran into somebody who screwed me over on a swap. Basically, she said she was sending me $80 worth of stuff, and she said she was sending me stuff for my kids, lied about that. The nicest thing she sent me was a crappy little dollar store elf quad of eyeshadows that you can get at the dollar store for $1. So just a downright skis bag, dishonest person. And the warning signs were all there, and I think I will do a how to avoid getting swap scammed video, just because, you know, maybe you'll watch it and you'll learn something that I did not know the first time going into it. But there are some really dishonest, just shady people. There are people who will tell you, like unique reps, perfectly posh reps, whatever, will tell you they're going to send you stuff, and then they don't for whatever reason. And I'm not saying they're bad people, but they'll tell you up, down, and all around how they're going to, you know, support your channel, and they don't care how small you are, and blah, 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 blah. But they just don't for whatever reason. And again, not saying they're bad people, just they're not very honest. There are, you know, brands who will say, oh, we're going to send you all this free stuff, and then they don't for whatever reason, or there's a misfire or miscommunication, whatever the case may be. Again, not saying they're terrible people. There are terrible people out there, certainly, such as swap scammers, but for the most part, people just aren't honest and aren't thorough, and you need to be able to deal with some dishonesty out there, and unfortunately it is a learning curve of how to deal with it, which is what I've found. But luckily, my next thing that I learned, number 5, is that there are some fan-freaking-tastic people out there. There are some amazing human beings out there. I have been so blessed and so fortunate to meet people that have just gone out of their way to help me, not only by making cool videos or blog posts about how to do this, that, or the other, but by actually sitting there and helping me and walking me through stuff. If you are looking for a really good group to belong to, may I suggest going over and subscribing to Liz Cleland, and I will leave her channel link down below. She is amazing. She is more of a blogger than a vlogger, but she does this for a living full-time, has been doing it for 2 years, supports herself, gets all kinds of things to review, gets to go on trips, gets to, you know, go to events, to do her blog reviews. She is amazing and a professional and way further ahead than I am, but she offers a lot of advice. She has a Facebook group where she offers advice and blogger ops opportunities for you. So I highly recommend checking her out because she's amazing. If you're looking to get into the beauty part of YouTube and blogging, I highly suggest joining Beauty and Beyond. It's run by Niki Murphy and Thrifty Chica, and they will actually go in there and answer questions and help people and support channels and, you know, retweet your tweets when you like their videos. I mean, they're just amazing. So, and the whole group of women there are absolutely amazing. I don't have a bad thing to say. They're lovely ladies. So I recommend that you really check them out. They're amazing people, and again, they will just help you for no good reason except that they're cool people. So I'm floored by, you know, the niceness of certain people. Another person that I met was Leah, and I have done a couple of swaps with her. I actually have a swap that I need to film or refilm because the first one didn't work out, but she has become like a real friend, even though I haven't met her. So I guess a YouTube friend or whatever, but I have actually met someone I really, really like and think is just an amazing human being. So I didn't expect that going into this, and boy, have I been pleasantly surprised. Alright guys, and we're on to number 6. Alright, so number 6 is kind of a combo, but they go together so well that I can't even explain to you how important they are. Network and social media. Network and social media. Network and social media. That is all I can tell you. Let me give you a good example of why it's good to network. I was in a beauty group, and Sabrina, who is one of the ladies in this collab, mentioned this collab, and I asked to be a part of it, and I got to be a part of it, and I never would have known about it. None of these ladies know who I am. Small fish, big pond again, but I never would have gotten the opportunity, and I am so psyched that I did, but I would never have known about it had I not been in the Beauty and Beyond group. Let's see, I was in a different Facebook group, a blogger opportunity group. I don't remember the name exactly, but I got to review a whole line of hair care products that are actually amazing on Amazon. So, and all I had to do was leave Amazon reviews, and holy crap, how easy is that for, you know, months worth of free hair stuff. So network, 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 and engage. Not only just gimme, 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 but, you know, give back, befriend, answer comments, watch other people's videos. I can't tell you not only how important it is, but how rewarding it is, because you meet cool people, you get cool opportunities, and it's just awesome. And of course, along with that goes social media. Social media is so important for blogs and vlogs. I would say, you know, I get about 99% of my views from either tweeting or Facebooking my latest videos and asking people to watch it either in a Facebook group or a Google group or whatever kind of group, or just, you know, Twitter or anywhere. I mean, there's so many different places that you can put your link and keyword it and get people who will actually enjoy watching your stuff to come watch it, or reading your stuff to come read it. So, you know, network and social media, and really try and interact and connect with people on those, you know, various networks, and you will be floored with the amount of opportunities you get. The last few things are things I want to talk about myself, about things that I learned about myself that I never would have realized. And so number 7 is, unfortunately, that I am incredibly vain. And I know that that sounds silly, and I know that I'm not a supermodel, and I wasn't a supermodel when I was 20 and skinny, but I will, you know, throw mud all over my face and take a mud mask picture for Instagram just to be silly and goofy, but oh my god, if I have a double chin in that thing, it is in the garbage. If I have more wrinkles than I actually do have in that thing, no, gone, or edited at least. I am vain about the weirdest thing. One time I made a video and I happened to be forward like this and I looked like I had gained about 30 pounds, and that 20 minutes of work was out the door. So I am incredibly vain, and that is something that I would like to work on. And number 8, another really interesting thing I learned about myself is that I'm really more attracted to vlogging than blogging at the moment. And that is weird because I was always in the AP English classes. I've always written. I've written a little bit professionally, not like as a career, but I've gotten paid for a couple of things that I've written. I'm passionate about it. I love to write. I love to create. I love the English language, and I love to utilize it in any way possible. But lately I have really been enjoying sitting here in front of the camera and talking about products, talking about my life, talking about things that I enjoy. I really like it, and the fact that I get more, maybe it's because I get more engagement on YouTube than I do my blog. I don't know, maybe. But I was just really surprised because I thought I knew myself well, and I thought that I would much prefer blogging to vlogging, and it is the exact opposite. Number 9, and this is a really hard one for me. I have really struggled with what I call hobby-life balance because this is not a job for me. It is not lucrative. That is not news to anybody. But so this is a hobby for me. This is fun for me. And the bottom line is that there is a finite amount of time in my day. And I have 2 small boys. And so anytime I dedicate to doing this, my hobby, that isn't bringing in any income or anything, this time I take away from them. And it's very, very hard. And it's mommy guilt or woman guilt or guilt in general, whatever the hell you want to call it. I definitely have it. I have been really struggling because if you spend 24 hours a day doing stuff geared towards other people and not being able to creatively express yourself or have some time or release tension, and this is a huge tension release for me actually, which is strange, but if you can't do that, then you become exhausted and you become overwhelmed, and you don't give those people that you love your best anyway. So I've really had to justify to myself that I need time to do this and I need to do something like this that I enjoy. So I'm working on getting rid of the mommy guilt that I didn't even know would be there. So that is a big thing I learned while blogging. And number 10, the last and final thing that I learned while blogging, and this is going to sound like a total cheesy cop-out, but it is so true, and this is, I have so much left to learn. So much. I mean, just picking a freaking theme for my WordPress site, advertising, marketing myself, putting myself out there, pitching to brands, doing a media kit. All of these things are things that I need to work on in the future. Designing thumbnails, taking pictures, photography, lighting. I mean, these are all news to me, and I never gave people that do the really professional, amazing looking videos here on YouTube the credit they deserve, because I know that thing took forever to learn how to do and then to actually do and edit and put in all the little different shots or whatever they're doing. I mean, that takes so much time and effort and work, and it is just amazing what some people can do. And you know, with that said, I'm hoping that in the new year to come that I get to learn so much more and that I can create better and more interesting content for you guys and myself, and really just explore this new thing that I've just started doing and make it even more a part of my life. So I want to thank all of you guys for watching my rambling. I could not tell you how much I appreciate it. Please go watch the other girls in the collab if you haven't already. They are amazing. They will be linked down below. They are special ladies, and I have been watching Sabrina for a long time, but I got introduced to some new channels that I may not have found otherwise, so I'm so grateful for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day and a happy new year. Bye!